Please subscribe to Facetv Africa and turn the notification on. Facetv Africa, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, subscribe, hete.
Face TV was Swoby.
When you give Dino that ticket, you know he won't win in Kogi State. And then tomorrow,
why do you think he won't win in Kogi State?
Why would Kogi people say they will vote for a candidate like Dino?
It's from Kogi
I'm
West.
not joking.
He's a candidate in the state.
Oh, please.
And it's from Kogi West.
With due respect to all of us. I mean, the mere fact that you are from Kogi, therefore any Kogi person. No, that's not the truth. This is what we do. When they are going, we are talking about governance of a state. And we are not talking about drama. You know what we are talking about? We're talking about governance of a state. For Christ's sake, PDP presents such a candidate, and you mean that Kogi people want development? You see, let us stop this idea that it's from Kogi. It's okay. Take for example, anybody from Lagos State, because election, then Lagos people just go and vote for you because you're from Lagos. I mean, that can be serious.
Are you saying Dino doesn't have?
Dino does not have what it takes. For Christ's sake, for crying out loud, what is he going to do? He knows me very well. He knows.
What disqualifies him?
He does not have what it takes to be a governor at all. It's not by coming to add drama on television. No, it's not that. It's not by coming to arise to abuse the wicked. It's not that. Ask Dino when he's saying we're running for governorship. Saraki brought it to me. He knows what I'm talking about. He knows. How can you tell me such persons will be governor of the state? I've just ended that. After he's watching. He knows. I don't know the word to use now. And so that was too harsh.
He's been a long-standing politician, Your Excellency.
What do you call
He has also worked for the PDP, and groups are also voting for him in Kogi State.
What did he work?
He was close to you.
He wasn't close to me.
Close to you as well.
He was not close to me. No, he was not close to me. Listen, you know, when Saraki brought him, and so he was.
Go ahead, Your Excellency.
I look at characters I cannot. I mean, Dino should do what to be governor of the Kogi, and people of Kogi will go and vote.
Senator Saraki brought him to you.
If Saraki is watching this, that he will laugh very, very.
Yes, he brought him to you.
Don't worry, I will not go to. Do you know what happened?
So at that time, you're creating suspense.
Of course. The other time, he was following Saraki. So one day, when I took a back, I came back from Dubai after the 2019 election. So it was in my house here. So they came. In the night, who did I see? I called my son. I said, what's going on? Have you abandoned the Saraki? I think there are no characters I should talk about at all. He asked Senator Mao Ohabuwa when I was running for this presidential election, what did Dino tell me? Asked Senator Mao Ohabuwa. Was it? And you are telling me now that PDP wants to win the election, and what you will do is to give ticket to Dino Melaye, and you said that tomorrow that you were rigged when you have already started rigging yourself. I mean, if a party, and that's what I said, is this party serious at all? Do they really want to win the election, or they just want to present a candidate? Are we saying that we want to win election, or we want to have a candidate? There are two things there. There are two things. As a party, you watch the ruling party. What did they do? Where have they picked their candidate? What's their strategy? What are we going to do? You don't just come because, Dino was the one abusing people on behalf of your party. Therefore, that entitles him to fly the flag of the party in Kogi State.
Are you alleging, Your Excellency, that plans are afoot to ensure that Senator Dino Melaye becomes the governorship candidate?
That's very obvious. It's very obvious. And that's why I don't talk, that's why when you talk about the leadership of the party should know. Do you love this party? If you love this party, will you sit down and allow this? Because he was your, what do you call it? He was your attack dog.
Okay.
Who can abuse anybody. So that's a compensation. You are going for an election, opposition party, where you can sit down and say, look, how do we challenge this party? Have they done well? Yes or no? Now, how do we take away power from them? For Christ's sake. No, don't just come and tell me because Dino will attack anybody who challenge you, Dino will abuse him, dramatize it, and then now let us compensate him.
Excellency, you are not from Kogi State, so
I don't need to come from, excuse me.
But then, because it's an off-cycle election, it's supposed to be a national project. Are you saying you will not be involved in that process if Senator Dino Melaye becomes...
Do you need to ask me that kind of question? Do you need to ask me? Are you not aware that I will not do that? Are you not aware?
To the tune of hundreds of dollars in the last governorship election in 2019, he provided his private jet to drop me in Kogi on the day of the primary. You know, his jet dropped me at Obajana airstrip, understand, from Port Harcourt on the day of the primary. That's to show the level, magnitude, and intensity of his support and belief in me in 2019. So the man who saw competence, who saw capacity, and even invested his money in that project, today, in 2023, is saying that I am not qualified. The only explanation to that is psychotic disorderliness. The only explanation to that is mental fatigue. The only explanation to that is that he's having some problem upstairs, because you cannot fund a project few years ago to the extent that your money, your material resources, everything, it was calling me on the day of the primary, what is happening? Have we made it? Have we not made it? So the same champion you saw some few years ago, today, because I am not a bootlicker, because I have refused to work in alliance with your myopic agenda, because I have refused to corroborate your intellectual stagnancy, you now say that the same person you sponsored some years ago today is no longer qualified to be governor. I am more qualified to be governor than Nyesom Wike. To the glory of God, I have 9 university degrees. I have been a member of the House of Representatives. I have been elected twice to the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I have been an aide of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So I don't understand who is more qualified to be governor between me and Nyesom. But that is not even the case. And I need to educate Wike that Kogi is not Rivers State. We will never serve Oluwa Wike, because he believes he's a god. So Rivers people can continue to serve Oluwa Wike, but Kogi people will never serve Oluwa Wike. We will never serve any god. And he has forgotten that God is the supreme controller of the universe. God is the one who gives power. God is the one who ordained kings. God is the one who will make governors, not Nyesom Wike. And moreover, today, ask yourself, what is the value of Wike's support? Wike refused to support our beloved Adeleke in Osun. He refused to support PDP in Osun. Yet, Adeleke emerged as a governor of Osun State. He supported Sandy Ono in Cross River, spent money, bought vehicles, did everything. But Sandy lost in Cross River. He supported also my colleague and my brother and friend, Albert, in Akwa Ibom. Funded Albert. Albert lost to PDP in Akwa Ibom State. He funded his former G5, I think it's G1 now because it's only, he funded Otom, funded the governor of Enugu, funded the governor of Abia. The 3 of them lost just senatorial districts. So you now ask yourself, what is the value of Wike's support to an election when everybody has supported lost? When Odili was governor, when Amechi was governor, Rivers State was turning out 1 million votes. But shamefully, everything Wike brought in the last election for the party he supported in Rivers State was 200 and something thousand votes. That's to tell you the law of diminishing return. That is after rigging, after malicious practices, after introduction of violence. He could only bring 200 and something thousand votes for this preferred party. A man who has done anti-party, a man will be accusing somebody of changing list, a man who is known for breaking the law. He cannot. My only advice for Nyesom Wike, and I'm doing this from a Christian perspective as a child of God, because we need to educate people who are not normal. We need to pray for them, we need to counsel them, we need to advise them. And as a counselor in the celestial realm, my advice for Wike is that when you drink, don't talk. When you talk, don't drink. that will help him a lot to come out of all these malicious practices. And moreover, he said, if Kogi people vote, if I win the ticket of PDP, he will not support PDP. There was no time in history that Wike will support PDP in Kogi State. In 2019, when my sister Natasha was running for the Senate in Kogi Central, he supported Yaya Bello's candidate over Natasha, a member of his own political party, because there's a diabolical relationship between Nyesom Wike and Yaya Bello, to the extent that Yaya Bello, the worst governor in the history of this country, the worst governor in the history of Kogi State, whose performance is F9 parallel, Nyesom Wike gave him an award, celebrated Yaya Bello and gave him an award. So we know they have a diabolical relationship, to the extent that Wike is the mentor of Yaya.
Please subscribe to FaceTv Africa and turn the notification on. FaceTv Africa, subscribe.
Face TV.